All right, I'm cooking again. I'm getting ready to. I got my fat back going. I'm cooking it in bacon grease, y'all. Yeah, reserve that bacon grease because it'll be good. I've got me a one slab of bay back rib. I cut it into kind of four pieces, and I've seasoned these with some good seasonings. I'm trying to watch my grease and stuff here. Okay, my ribs, and I've got some cabbage. And then I'm going to make some cornbread, okay? So let me kind of get this in together because I don't want to get my stuff burning here. So I've got my fat back. Yeah, I know everybody don't eat fat back, but I got the fat back cooking in some bacon grease. Oh my goodness. And I've got my butter melted in my pan that I'm going to put my cornbread in. So I'm just kind of getting a little dinner supper going together. So we're going to knock this on out. Okay. I'm going to take my fat back out my grease and I'm going to let it cool down a little bit before I put my cabbage in. So let me get this off here. Let me kind of move this around so I can keep everything kind of copacetic, as one of my friends and coworkers like to say, using these big words. Yeah, let that grease cool down. Okay, so I've got my fat back. I've got my ribs that I've seasoned with me some garlic seasoning, some seasoning salt. I've seasoned this also with some coarse black pepper. I've actually used some cumin. I love the taste of cumin in pork. It just adds another little great flavor to it. I've used a little bit of onion powder. And that's about it. Now my cabbage I cut up, I've used me some salt, pepper, some garlic seasoning, and a little bit of seasoned salt. You know, just my usual stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my ribs in the oven since I've got them kind of ready, and I'm gonna let them be cooking, and then I get my cornbread mixed up and in the oven. I've got a new seasoning that I'm gonna put on them as well. Y'all have to check this out. My cousin Angela Yates Jackson turned me onto this. It's very good. This Goya salad and vegetable mix. I'm going to put that on my cabbage also. So let me get over here and get my cornbread going. Let's see here. Let me move stuff around. See, when you ain't got but one hand, you can't do it all. Got to do it by yourself, you know. So let me kind of sit this up here a little bit where you can kind of see me doing a little something. Okay, there we go. I'm using it a quick way. I've got me some Jiffy Mix with about a tablespoon of sugar. I almost said salt, y'all. It's a tablespoon of sugar. I'm going to put me in 2 eggs. Blue, that was me. There's nobody at the door. My dog, y'all, he wants to be a part of everything too. Anything napping, he goes to barking. So I've got me 2 eggs in here, and I'm going to use some sour cream. Sour cream is good in everything. When I say everything, everything. And I keep forgetting I don't measure a lot. I just kind of put a little dab of this and a little bit dab of that in it. So I'm just using what I have left in my refrigerator. I'm just using what I've got left for my sour cream. Because I just want to make a small thing of it. Because it's just going to be me unless that little ugly gal come here. I'm going to put me some buttermilk. Yeah. And some regular milk. I like using 2%. I just kind of got into that with the kids when they got older. We were trying to watch all of that because, you know, talking about milk puts weight on you, but I mean everything puts weight on you if you look at it. All right, so here we go. I've got my milk and my buttermilk, my eggs and my sugar. I'm just gonna kind of whip this up a little bit. Here we go. I'm cooking dinner. I'm making me some cabbage, cornbread, some ribs. I may do a little rice, I don't know. We're gonna see how that goes. And I've got that kind of mixed in. So now I'm gonna take my butter I've used a half a stick of butter and a half a stick of margarine. That's what I've used in this. Okay, so let me go ahead and fluff that in there. There we go, see? That butter gives a little fluff too. There we go. Although I've got my pan in here kind of greased with the butter, I still want to spray it a little bit because I want it to brown it good, but I don't want it to stick. Yeah, that's a little bit of canola oil. Okay. All right. So we've got you mixed in and incorporated like I want. So now, I guess I can move you over here and put you in my little dish here. So there we go. All right. I wanted to make it a little bit, I didn't want it so thick though. I guess I done got it in here now, y'all. All right. I got my cake of cornbread going. All right, so let's see here. I've got that in. So we see cancel. I didn't want to do that. I didn't mean to do that. I almost turned it off, didn't I? Doing the wrong thing. I wanted to turn over. See, got my cornbread ready to go in. So let me just kind of shove this over so I can get my cornbread in. All right. So I got my ribs in the oven and my cornbread. All right. So now my grease should have cooled down enough for me to use. And I've got my eye turned down. So now we're going to put in the cabbage. Okay. Yeah, here we go, y'all. Here we go. See if this gonna work for me. All right, I'm not got it on. All right, I'm not there. That's in one hand worked all right for me. Okay. So now that I've got that in there, you hear that frying, don't you? So that means we're going. So now that I got the cabbage in, I'm going to put my little mix in. I tell you, when you don't have enough hands to do what you try to do. Ooh. There we go. I'm going to put that pack of seasoning. I want to go ahead and use one whole cabbage. I want to try to incorporate it well in it. There we go. Got my Goya mitts in here. So now I'm going to add my fat back to it now and just let this cook down. Just kind of mix it so the seasoning will get through everything. Yeah, there we go. Let it kind of mix in here. That fatback grease ain't no joke, and I smell it. It smells so good. Not fatback, I'm sorry, my bacon grease. So I'm going to cover this and let this kind of cook a little bit. And I'm going to let everything kind of finish while I clean up my mess, you know. Like to put everything back in order. I try to like keep things going while I'm doing one thing. So we've got dinner going. I'm making me some cabbage, ribs, and cornbread. And I might make a little perlo rice with my juice from off my ribs. Because you know you can't waste nothing around here. Well, I try not to. I try to use every nook and cranny. Grandma and Mama taught me that. You know, you use everything you got to make it good. So I'll see you all later. We'll be back. Thank you for tuning in.